welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Chris, where I talk about all things physical media, movies, and so much more. And today I wanted to go over my Criterion Collection. Okay, whoa. So this is my mini Criterion Collection, and I have a few more that's on the wall that I'll take out to show you guys. But let's go over these because these are some of my favorite films, some films that I haven't seen yet, and some that I'm excited to rewatch. So the first movie in my collection is Cronos by Guillermo del Toro, one of my favorite directors. This is his first feature film, and I haven't seen this one yet, so I'm excited to watch this. Cronos is about an antique dealer named Jesus, and he finds a 400-year-old scarab, and that scarab actually attaches onto him and gives him youth, but in exchange for blood. That's all I really know, but I'm excited to watch this. And knowing Guillermo del Toro, there's gonna be some cool imagery in the movie. Next up in the collection is The Others with Nicole Kidman. I saw this movie for the first time earlier this year, and I absolutely loved this movie. Such a great ghost story. It was very haunting, and the plot twist is insane. My partner actually introduced me to this movie. I knew this movie existed, but never really got around to watching it, but he actually really pushed me to watch it because he knew it would be something I liked, and he was correct. After the movie finished, I constantly kept thinking about this movie since then, and it's such a great story. So I was like, we need this in our collection. So when I found out that Criterion had in the collection, I was like, yes, I'm snagging that one up. So next up in the collection is Videodrome. I've been wanting this for such a long time, and when I finally bought it, I was actually at Barnes & Noble's, and the clerk told me this is such a great film, so he was happy that I bought it, which made me even more excited. But when my partner and I watched it, we were so in awe with this film. It's such an amazing film, a great body horror film at that. And it just has a great commentary on like mass media and bodily transformations. It's really cool. I really love it, and the packaging is just amazing. I love it. It's so cool. It says long live the new flesh. I just love the packaging of this movie, and the movie is so great. You should add this to your collection as well. Next up is Jackie Chan's double feature, Police Story and Police Story 2. I've never seen these films from Jackie Chan, so I'm super excited to watch it, and I just love Jackie Chan films, so I wanted to see more of his earlier work, so this was definitely a pickup for sure, a blind buy, of course. Next up is Do the Right Thing. This movie is on my list of favorite movies to watch, literally on every movie list that I could think of. Such a great New York film. It takes place in Brooklyn. It talks about the neighborhood in Brooklyn, and it talks about the social and racial disparities in New York and in Brooklyn, and it's such a great story about how the community comes together when it comes to topics like this. Such a great film. I love Spike Lee, and I just, like I said, Criterion's packaging is amazing. Dope artwork. Definitely something you should definitely have in your collection as well. The next two films I have in the collection is Mulholland Drive and Blue Velvet, both directed and written by David Lynch. So I definitely seen Mulholland Drive, and I absolutely love this. Such a great movie. This movie was my introduction to David Lynch because I had no idea what I was going for. But after I finished it, I constantly kept thinking about the film, and I just love how it's made and the way the story goes. So it was really interesting, and it took me for a loop. I won't lie. And then the next one is Blue Velvet. I've actually never seen this one, but I did enjoy this one, so maybe I'll enjoy this one, but definitely check out David Lynch. Next up is Saving Face. This was also a blind buy. Most of the Criterions I did buy were mostly blind buys, but this one is definitely an underrated blind buy. I love this movie. It's such a great gay love story of two Asian women in New York City. That's all I'm gonna go. It's a cute romantic comedy movie. I've actually never seen this until I bought it, and I'm so glad that I picked this up. Definitely add this to your collection. Next up is another Spike Lee movie, Bamboozled. I actually don't know much about this movie, but it really intrigued me. I really want to know what this movie is about because I was like, okay, that's blackface, but I don't know what it's about, and I was just really intrigued by the cover, and of course I love Spike Lee movies. This is just one of the movies I haven't seen yet. Next up in the collection is a documentary called Paris is Burning. I love this documentary so much. It's so deep, it's so thoughtful, and it talks about the LGBT community, the ball community in New York City. And if you have seen the show Pose, I feel like Pose draws a lot of inspiration from this documentary, and you see the lives of people living in New York City as part of the LGBT community, and it's a beautiful story. Super sad, super inspiring. It just gives you all the feelings you need to feel when it comes to this story and about learning more about the ballroom scene and the LGBT community. Next up is Love Jones. I adore this movie so much. There's not a lot of romantic drama movies that I've seen that I generally liked, and Love Jones definitely has to be one of them. It's such a great love story. I love Nia Long, I love Lawrence Tate. They were so great in this film, and I just think that the portrayal of love in this movie is very realistic and genuine. Next up is The Cure. I've heard so many great things about this. This is actually directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa, and I've never seen any of his films, so I'm excited to dive into this one. And this movie is basically about a detective who tracks down a series of grisly murders that don't really connect, but it happens under the same circumstances, and that's all I really know. So I love mystery films, I love horror films, so this is definitely something I'm excited to watch, and it's also a blind buy. Next up is The Devil's Backbone, also directed by Guillermo del Toro. He's one of my favorite directors, like I said. This movie takes place during the Spanish Civil War, and it talks about a story about a 12-year-old boy who starts to see these ghostly visions about another boy who lived in this house. And in this house is a bunch of different boys who live all together in this one house, and you try to figure out what is happening. Who is this ghost little boy that he's seeing, and why is he haunting us? Why is he around? And you dive into what happened to him. But such a great film. Next up is Love and Basketball, another drama romantic film I absolutely love. This movie, in my opinion, is a classic. It's such a great love story, and every time it comes on TV, I always watch it, and I'm like, if I do that, I might as well just own it as well. And the Criterion Collection definitely had it, so I was like, I'm stacking it up. The next movie in the collection is Brazil. I've heard so many great things about this movie as well. I heard it's like a satire fantasy film. I don't know much about it, but the cover really intrigued me. I was actually really curious what this movie was about because I have no idea what it's about. It talks about like corporate greed and technology. I don't really know much about it, but I know it takes place in a dystopian future. So I'm really excited to dive into this one. So I have two Criterion Collections on this wall. First is The Night of the Living Dead and The Silence of the Lambs, but let's do Night of the Living Dead. So this is The Night of the Living Dead, the original version from 1968, directed by the amazing George A. Romero. I've actually never seen the original version, and this is just a classic piece of film in my opinion. I love zombie films, so I thought, why not add it to collection? Definitely something I haven't seen yet, and I'm so excited to dive into this. Last but not least, but certainly one of my favorites of all time, The Silence of the Lambs. I love this movie so much. I would watch this over and over and over again. Such a great mystery thriller film, and it takes you for a loop. Every time I watch it like it's the first time again, which I find is so funny, but one of my favorite thriller, mystery, horror films ever, in my opinion. So there you have it. That is my mini Criterion collection. Let me know if you guys have seen these movies. Do you guys have this in your collection? Any movies you want to suggest? Because I'm so open for it. I definitely have a bunch of blind buys I need to work through and watch, so I'm excited for that. But let me know your thoughts, comments, and opinions on any of these movies and any movies that I missed or you think I should watch. If you love more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys in my next video. Bye!